sort of a small glimpse of a small piece of the northern mountains. And there's a little bit of the more real local reality. So, this has been a Sunday, and like most every day in my job-free life for the last couple of years, it sort of broke down into two categories. The first is, reality, speaking of, which is like things like getting the dishes done and doing the cooking that made the dishes in the first place and taking a bath and, sort of living in geographic space, a small geographic space, in the moment. And the other half is, my digital reality, being online, looking at things, and all the rest of that. So I'm not going to tell you what I did for real geography. That's pretty boring. You don't need to hear that I took a bath or that I cooked something. On the digital reality side, that too kind of breaks down into two categories. And one is piles of notes that I have for my stuff. Post-its all over the place, trying to keep them sorted, trying to keep the plan straight in my mind. And the other is gear, kit, stuff that I sometimes take with me, sometimes that I always take with me when I move out of the small geographic space. Anyway, I did that as well today too. And for the first part of it, I organized a whole lot of notes. I'm nowhere near organized, but I'm way more organized than I've been in a long time. And a lot of that has to do with figuring out which camera to buy and which accessories to buy with it, microphones and the rest of that. I think when I go to write the daily spill for today, I'll give you a little bit more information on that. But out here, it has to do with the kit. So I am recording this not on the GoPro, which everything else so far has been recorded on, but I came across this ancient piece of technology called a flip, which is a tiny, at least 15-year-old little camera that doesn't do photos, just does video. And, I bought it, someplace back 2 decades ago. And it's just sort of been sitting there. It was more of a placeholder purchase than anything. But I decided to just try and shoot with it today and see how it went. So that's why things probably look a little bit different. Probably the quality is going to turn out to be inferior. We'll see what kind of file sizes it puts out and all the rest of that. But that's where my head's at. It's a beautiful day. Off in the distance you can see the rain trying to brew. And right out here where I'm standing, it's hot. Mid-80s with a very strong sun coming down.